So when Prophet died, Abu Bakr became the Khalifa. He ruled with justice. You bring the justice to the world, with equality, with abundance, and with welfare of the people, and with the law of the land. And then there was a peace, and there was lots of expansion of the empire. And when he's about to die, he let Umar to be Khalifa. And Umar was not his relative also. He's not from his progeny or from his children. No, he was just from other tribe. He let Umar because he was with good age, because age is very big factor for a ruler. You cannot make a young person to be a ruler. The person should be matured, more experienced. So Umar became Khalifa, and he became the very powerful Khalifa. He expand the rule of Islam. When Umar died, he gave the 6 people's cabinet to choose one among these 6. And who are these 6 people? Usman, Ali, Talha, Zubair, and 2 more. And the people, they choose Usman because he was elder also. And that was accepted by everyone. And when there was a fitna came, when Usman was giving the governor positions to his relatives, and people revolt against him, especially from Egypt and from Iraq. And they came to Medina, then they seized the water well, which he was the one who donated, and they killed him, they martyred Usman. And now the people choose Ali to be the Khalifa, the ruler. And there were some conflicts, some people they did not agree, then there was some resistance, but it was settled right away. But one person, the Muawiyah, he made a very hard resistance, and he was making a reason that the Usman revenge should be taken, then he will give the bay'ah or the pledge to Ali. And it was wrong demand, because you should give the power in the office. When he has administration in his hand, then Ali can take the revenge for the Usman. So the Muawiyah did not agree. Then finally the Ali, he waged the war against him, and he let Muawiyah to surrender. And the Muawiyah said, let's make the judgment with the Quran. So while they were solving the dispute, some people came to Masjid, the Khawarij. They don't want to stop the war with Muawiyah, so they killed Ali radiallahu anhu. And before he died, he did not also appointed his son to be Khalifa, the Hassan, because it's not allowed in Islam to be a monarchy system. It should be chosen by the Muslims among themselves as their ruler. But the people, they choose Hassan, his eldest son, to be the ruler. And then he became the ruler for 6 months to 1 year. And then finally, he stepped down because he saw the war is at hand. There might be a war between Muawiyah and the group of Ali, and then there will be a bloodshed of lots of innocent. The Hassan stepped down by saying that if it is for Muawiyah to be ruler, then he can. And if it is my right to be ruler, then I give away just to stop the conflict between the two great armies. And there was agreement, like one of the agreement was the Muawiyah will not choose his son to be the successor, because it's not allowed in Islam that you make the monarchy in the rule. It is not the inheritance of the people, the rule of Islam, but it is the amana, it is the trust from Allah. So it should be given to Muslims to choose the best person to rule. And there were also some stipulation, the conditions that the Ali will be not cursed, but these conditions were not followed. All those conditions were not followed. Ali was being cursed during the Muawiyah's rule for 20 years. After 20 years of rule, he unjustly, arrogantly, and breaking the rule, the law of Islam, he appointed his son to be ruler, the king. And he want everybody to pledge him by force. So when Muawiyah died, Yazid, he tried to impose the bay'ah on people of Medina and Makkah, and they declined. The great Sahaba declined. Abdullah bin Umar, Abdullah bin Abbas, Hussein bin Ali, Abdullah bin Zubair, also the great companion of Prophet Muhammad. They declined because it's unjust, and he has a problem with alcoholism. He has a problem with corruption. He was corrupt, and he was like a king. Because in Islam, the rule of Khalifa, the Khalifa is like a public servant. He cannot have the palace, he cannot have the throne, he cannot have the crown, he cannot have the expensive luxury clothes. Rather simple person who is going to be a public servant, who is going to help serve public for their needs and then for their ruler. But Yazid was not like that. He wanted to be like a king with throne, with palace and luxurious life, and using the funds of the people. Like what happened in Philippines, lots of corruptions. The local governments, they have a big palaces and they have a big cars and expensive luxury cars for millions of 10, 20 million car, Ferrari. They are using the money of the people for their luxuries, and which is very bad, which is like stealing. So Yazid was something like that. He was giving gift to the people to control them.